Hello GlitterBugs, welcome to another video. I hope you're doing really well. So today we will be doing the story of my Pokemon Master Sets, the Temporal Forces edition. So I've already done Master Set videos for 151 and PALDEAN Fates, so I will link those in the description below as usual. But first I wanted to show you guys I'm wearing some of the JoWiGlitter merch. Yay! I'm so excited to have merch. So today I'm wearing the JoWiGlitter lavender hoodie and it is so comfortable. I love it so much. And obviously the JoWiGlitter pink baseball cap. So these are available on JoWiGlitter.com, which is my brand new online store, which is mostly going to be a Pokemon TCG store, but I do have some merch, obviously, and I am selling some of my Squishmallows and other collectibles on there right now because I do have to clear out some of my Squishmallows to make room for Pokemon sealed product, other inventory like that. So please go to JoWiGlitter.com, check it out, buy some merch, buy some Pokemon singles, and very shortly I will be starting my JoWiGlitter live break. So I'm so excited and nervous about that. So when products are available to be purchased for the live breaks, they will be on JoWiGlitter.com. So as soon as the live break products are ready to be purchased, I will make a post on the community tab of this channel, and then they will be available on JoWiGlitter.com. So I'm so excited. I'm in the process of gathering products, and yeah, it's gonna be soon. I'm almost ready to go. I promise. Anyways, okay. But if you're new here, first of all, welcome, and don't forget you can subscribe to the channel and become a part of our glittery online family. Okay, let's jump right into this Temporal Forces Master Set binder. So here is the binder. It's a beautiful lavender Vault-X binder, which kind of matches the sweatshirt, so yay, that's fun. But let's just jump right into it. So as I've mentioned before, a lot of times I keep a copy of the player's guide for a set in my binder, just, to reference the set list or, to see what was new in the actual TCG game. I don't play the game, but I would love to learn. I've tried a couple times, like doing the online live game, but I kind of always get beat and then I get discouraged, and you know how that goes. Well, or maybe you don't, I don't know. Anyway, so how we're going to go about this is I'm going to show you all of the cards. We'll probably go pretty fast for the main set cards. I have pulled some, I have purchased some, and I have pulled some offline, off camera. So I'm obviously not going to show you the ones that I pulled off camera because there would be no way to do that. But if I pulled a card on camera, I will show you that clip. And if I purchase it, we will look at how much I purchased it for and then compare that price to what it's worth now to see if I purchased it at a good time, if I got a good deal, see if the prices are going up, going down, all that good stuff. So I guess we'll just get started. And the way I do my master sets is, so I keep a copy of the regular card, either the holo or the non-holo, and then I get the reverse holo and I put it on top of that card. I know a lot of people like to keep a separate section at the back of their binders, but this is the way I like to do it. So let me know in the comments below how you like to do your master sets. I would love to know. Okay, let's get right into this. So first we have Scyther, then Pineco, Seedot, Nuzleaf, Shiftry, Shroomish, Breloom, Rosalia, and Roserade. Then we have Turtwig, Grotle, and Torterra, and I do know that I pulled several Torterra EX cards on camera, so let's take a look at those clips. And, ooh, a Torterra EX. That is a new one, yay. Heavy Baton Reverse, and a Torterra EX again. Definitely this one is a duplicate. Obviously I pulled those. So moving on, we have Shaman, Cottony, Whimsicott, Deerling, Sawsbuck, and Grubbin, Delmise, Bramblin, Bramblegast, and Scovillain, and I actually had to buy the Scovillain, which is kind of annoying because you'd think I'd be able to pull the EX cards, but I didn't pull them all. I had to buy this one. And I ended up purchasing the Scovillain off of TCG Player for 34 cents. So Okay, then we have Raylor and Rabska and Iron Leaves. I don't have footage of me pulling Iron Leaves, and I don't see that I purchased it, so I'm going to assume that I either bought it at my local card shop or I pulled it off camera. So then we have Ponyta and Rapidash. I love them. Then we have Slugma and Megcargo, Victini, Heatmore, Litten, Kitten, Torcat. Then we have Incineroar, and I'm pretty sure I pulled this off camera, Turtonator and Sizzlipede, Centiskorch, and Gouging Fire EX, and I did pull this one. So let's watch that. Sandy Shocks Reverse and a Gouging Fire EX. Pretty sure that's a duplicate. So I said it was a duplicate, so I assume I pulled it off camera before, but I don't know. I don't remember. Then we have Totodile, Crocodile, Feraligatr, Carvanhanahana, shout out Leonhart, Sharpedo, Keldeo, how do you say this Pokemon? And Snom. I know, I'm a weirdo. Then we have Frostmoth, Wiglet, Finizen, and Palafin. The Walking Wake EX. Again, I assume I pulled it off camera because I don't see that I purchased it and I don't have footage of it. Then we have adorable Pikachu and Raichu, Electabuzz, Electivire, Charjabug, Vikavolt, Zeraora, Yamper, Boltund, I love Boltund, and Wugtrio, which I did pull. Relicanth Reverse, and a Wugtrio EX, which I do need. Hand Trimmer Reverse, and a Wugtrio EX. I think that's the first one of these we've pulled today. So looks like I pulled a couple of those on camera. Next is Iron Hands, then Iron Thorns, then Mr. Mime, Meryl, Azumarill, Girafarig, Aladius, Bronzor and Bronzong, Solosis, Duosion, and I can never say this Pokemon. Reuniclus. Reuniclus. We're going with Reuniclus. Elgium, Behaeum. That's another one I have problems with. Cutiefly. I can say that one. Ribombee, Screamtail, and Fluttermane. Iron Valiant. Another Iron Valiant. And Iron Crown EX, which I either pulled this Iron Crown off camera or I purchased it at my local card shop. Some of these I'm just not gonna know. Then Meditite, Medicham, and Relicanth, Drillbur, Excadrill, and Golett, Golurk, Rockruff, and Lycanroc, Mudbray, Mudsdale, and Roly-Poly, Carkle, Colossal, and Great Tusk. Another Great Tusk. This set was confusing because there were quite a few that had like two versions of it. So like when trying to see if I had a card, I had to really pay attention, and I'm not good at paying attention. So, you know, Sandy Shocks. And then we have Iron Boulder, which I pulled on camera. Ooh, and Iron Boulder EX. I think I have this one already, but that's okay. Okay, then we have Ekans, Arbok, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar EX, which I pulled. And a Gengar EX. I will take that. That's beautiful. I love the holo. I love the shiny on these cards. Like, so pretty. Cool. Okay. Excadrill Reverse and a Gengar EX, which is a duplicate, but it's a hit. So I guess I pulled a few of those on camera. Then we have Roaring Moon, Fortress, and Scizor. And I did pull the Scizor. Ooh, and a Scizor EX. Beautiful. Okay, next we have Mawile, then Beldum, then Metang, Metagross, Meltan, and Melmetal, Iron Treads, Koraidon. Then we have Koraidon EX, which I think I pulled offline. Then we have Miraidon and Miraidon EX, which I did pull on camera. So let's watch that. Whimsicott Reverse, Brambleghast Reverse, Miraidon EX. I think this might be the first time I've pulled this one. It's all kind of blending together at this point. Then Raging Bolt EX, which I also pulled. Poochyena Reverse, Buddy Poffin Reverse, and a Raging Bolt EX. I think this is a new one for me. Totodile Reverse, Electabuzz Reverse, and Raging Bolt EX. Pretty sure we pulled this one earlier, maybe? Yep. Next we have Lickitung, Licky Licky, Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Dunspars, and Dun 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 Dunspars. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of that, but I think it's fun. Skitty, Delcatty, Chatot, Pidove, Tranquil and Unpheasant, Minchino, Cinchino, and Drampa, Iron Jugulus, and now we get to the trainer cards. So the first one is Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. And then we have our first A-Spec card, which is the Awakening Drum. So I either pulled this one off camera or I bought it at my local card shop. Bianca's Devotion, Boxed Order, Buddy Buddy Puffin, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, Airy, Explorer's Guidance, Full Metal Lab, Future Booster Energy Capsule, Hand Trimmer, Heavy Baton, Hero's Cape, which I either pulled off camera or bought at my local card shop, and Master Ball, which I did pull on camera. So let's watch that clip. Latias, Great Tusk, a Master Ball A-Spec, yay. Beautiful, love the A-Spec cards. Then we have Maximum Belt, which I also pulled on camera. Behayem. Yay, another A-Spec. Is that the same one? Nope. And that's a different A-Spec card, so yay. Those are so pretty. Then we have Morty's Conviction, Perilous Jungle, and Prime Catcher, which I pulled a lot of these, and I pulled a lot of them on camera. And what was great was that at the time that I was pulling these were very sought after for the actual TCG game. So I was able to sell quite a few of these on eBay. And at the time, I feel like they were going for like mid-$20 to $30. So let's watch the clips of me pulling Prime Catchers. Woo. Is he being shiny? Is that an A-Spec? Sandy Shocks. Prime Catcher A-Spec card. That's our first A-Spec. Ooh, that's a pretty shiny card. Look at that. Ooh, I love that. Shocks. Ridiculous. Miss Energy. Yay, but I think this is the third Prime Catcher A-Spec card I have now, but it's a hit. Ribombee. Cute. Prime Catcher A-Spec, our first A-Spec of today. I think I have 3 of them from yesterday, so I think this is a duplicate, but beautiful card nonetheless. Look at that holo. Next we have Reboot Pod A-Spec, which was either pulled off camera or purchased at my local game shop. Then we have Rescue Board, Salvatore, Mist Energy, then Neo Upper Energy, which I did pull on camera. Iron Jugulus, Neo Upper Energy. I think this is a new one for me. It's definitely a new one for today. I love the A-Spec cards. I just love the holo on them. Look how pretty that is. So shiny and glittery and beautiful. Okay, now we are into the rare cards. Everybody's favorite, I'm sure. Okay, so the first one we have is Shiftry. Kind of an interesting card. It looks kind of scary. But I did end up buying this one, so I think it was on eBay. Let's check. No. So this Shiftry I purchased off of TCG Player for $2.79. So for the ones that aren't like a more valuable card, I'm not going to go in and look currently on TCG Player to see what they're worth now because, you know, a couple bucks. But for the more valuable cards, we will definitely go in and check if they've gone up or down in value because I think that's interesting and I hope you do too. Next is Grodel, and I did pull this one. Girafarig Reverse. Oh, a Grodel illustration rare. That's a gorgeous card. Oh, so cute. So next we have Deerling, and I actually had to purchase this one. I actually had to purchase the Deerling and the Sawsbuck. I could not pull them myself. It was just crazy. So let's go ahead and see how much I paid for these. So the Deerling, I paid $5.68. And as of today, and I'm filming this on April 15th, 2025. So right now on TCG Player, the market price is $18.12. So that went up, so that's good. Yay. And then the Sawsbuck, I purchased for $7.43 on eBay. And this one went up too. So as of today, the market price for the Sawsbuck Illustration Rare is $27.34. So that's great. Pokemon cards go up and down, but I think overall they're a great investment and they're fun to invest in. You know, opening packs is fun. Collecting master sets is fun. The Pokemon community is great. So I think it's just a great thing to do. Just my opinion, but I hope you agree. Okay, next we have Lit and the Kitten, and I'm pretty sure I pulled this one off camera. And then next we have the Snom Illustration Rare, and I'm pretty sure I pulled this one off camera as well. Then we have Chargebug, and I did purchase this one. So I purchased the Chargebug for $3.18 on eBay. And today on TCG Player, the market price for the Chargebug Illustration Rare is $5.28. So it hasn't gone up a ton, but it's gone up a little bit, so I will take it. Next we have Bronzor, and I think I pulled this one. Then we have Reuniclus, which I did pull on camera. Morty's Conviction, Shiftry, Morty's Conviction Reverse, and Ridiculous Illustration Rare. Yay! Very gorgeous. Okay, next page. Okay, then we have the Cutie Fly, and I'm assuming I either pulled this off camera or purchased it at my local card shop because I don't have footage of it. And then Relicanth, which I did pull on camera. Roserade, Excadrill, Keldeo, Reverse Solosis, a Relicanth Illustration Rare. I do have it already, but it's a hit. I love it. I'm happy. Next we have Excadrill Illustration Rare, off camera or local card shop. Same thing with Mudsdale, off camera or local card shop. But the Arbok I did pull, so let's watch that clip. Sawsbuck, Rescue Board Reverse. Ooh, that's a new one. That's beautiful. An Arbok Illustration Rare, full art, whatever they're called. That's beautiful. I love that card. Yay! So it looks like this Arbok was $4.76 when I pulled it. So I'm curious to see what this one is right now on TCG Player. So let's look. So the Arbok Illustration Rare has gone up quite a bit actually. It's now going for $14.80. That's the market price. So yay. So this Ghastly, I'm pretty sure I pulled this one off camera. Then we have Metagross, which I pulled on camera. So let's watch that. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Iron Treads, Grotto Reverse. Yay! Metagross Illustration Rare. This is a beautiful card. So that one, it looked like it was going for $10.98. I think that's what I saw. I have the worst short-term memory, but let's check and see what it is right now because I want to know. So it looks like the market price for the Metagross Illustration Rare is $21.86. So it's also gone up. Okay, so the next one is the Meltan Illustration Rare, which is an off-camera or local card shop. Lickitung, which is either off-camera or local card shop. And Chatot, which I did pull. Great Tusk Reverse. Chatot, I got this one already in the ETB, so this is already a duplicate. Not cool, but a hit. Next we have the Minccino, which I did pull off camera, I think. And then the Cinccino, which I did purchase on eBay. So let's see how much I paid for that one. So it looks like I purchased the Cinccino on eBay for $9.61. And today it's going for $13.74. So not a huge increase, but an increase. Then we have Drampa, which I'm pretty sure I pulled off camera. The Torterra EX, which I believe I purchased on eBay. So I purchased the Torterra full art on eBay for $2.56. So I'm not going to look up that one on TCG Player. Then we have Iron Leaves, which I pulled off camera. And Incineroar, which I believe I purchased on eBay. So the Incineroar I purchased on eBay for $3.73. So again, I'm not going to look up that one. The Gouging Fire full art I pulled off camera. The Walking Wake full art I pulled off camera. Then we have the Wugtrio full art, which I did purchase on eBay. And it looks like I paid $2.97 for the Wugtrio full art. Then we have the Iron Crown full art, which for some odd reason I purchased twice on eBay. That's what happens when you're buying a lot of cards on eBay or somewhere else at the same time. You get confused what you've actually purchased. So let's see how much I paid for each of these Iron Crown full arts. So it looks like I purchased one on May 31st for $7.44, and then I went ahead and bought a second one on June 2nd for $6.09. So at least I got a better deal on the second one. Then we have the Iron Boulder full art, which I pulled. Full Metal Lab Reverse. Yay! Beautiful! Rabsco Reverse, and yay! It's a duplicate, but it is a hit. I've pulled so many of these. It looks like I only had a couple that I pulled on camera, but I know I've pulled a bunch off camera because I've sold quite a few on my eBay store, which is JoWiGlitter if you want to check out some cards there, because I do still have cards on eBay as well as my online TCG store, JoWiGlitter.com. Next, we have this beautiful Gengar, and I could not pull this card for the life of me, so I did purchase it on TCG Player. So it looks like I paid $10.99 for this Gengar full art. So let's see how much it's worth today. So today on TCG Player, it is going for $21.04, so it's gone up. Next, we have the Farigiraf full art, which I did pull on camera. So let's look at that. And apparently I didn't want to share prices in that video. Next, we have the Sizer full art, which I'm pretty sure I pulled off camera. Then we have the Raging Bolt full art, which I pulled off camera. And Bianca's Devotion full art trainer card, which I did pull on camera. Chargebug Reverse. Yay! I needed this card, actually. That's crazy, because I have most of these cards, so I very rarely pull a Temporal Forces card that I need. Apparently that was one of my ASMR days. Then we have the Cybermaniacs Codebreaking full art, which I did purchase on eBay. So it looks like I paid $7.84 for that on eBay, and let's see what it is now. This card is actually going for $5.42, so it's actually gone down in price, so that's sad. But it seems like full art trainers do that a lot. Like, I don't know why they don't hold their value, but anyway. Then we have the Airy full art trainer card, which I did pull on camera. Zera Aura. And I got the Airy card. Yay! That is a beautiful card. That makes me very happy. Then we have the Explorer's Guidance full art card, which I also pulled on camera. Unpheasant. Giraffe-Rig Reverse, Caldeo Reverse, and the Explorer's Guidance Full Art Training Card. Yay! I have pulled it, but it's a hit. Yay, I'll take it. Then we have the Morty's Conviction Full Art, which I believe I pulled off camera. And the Salvatore full art, which I pulled off camera. Now we're into the special illustration rares. So the first one is the Iron Leaves, which I pulled off camera, unfortunately, but I was happy to pull it, of course. Then we have the Gouging Fire EX, which I also pulled off camera, which is very sad. But again, I'm so happy that I pulled it at all. And I do just want to check the prices on the special illustration rare cards, even if I don't have anything to compare it to. So this Iron Leaves SIR is currently going for $34.89. And this Gouging Fire SIR is going for $50.76. And then next we have the Walking Wake Special Illustration Rare, which I did have to purchase. So let's see how much I paid for this one. So it looks like I paid $65.97 for this Walking Wake SIR, and that was on eBay. And it looks like the Walking Wake is currently going for $61.33. So I think it's actually gone down, which is odd. Or maybe I just paid too much. I don't know. Then we have the beautiful Iron Crown SIR, which I also had to buy. So let's see how much I paid for that. So it looks like I purchased the Iron Crown Special Illustration Rare on eBay for $75.35. So fingers crossed this one went up. Ugh. This one went down too. So the Iron Crown Special Illustration Rare, as of today, the market price is $61.71. So that one's gone down as well. That sucks. Pokemon cards don't always go up in value. So just the nature of the game. Then we have the Iron Boulder Special Illustration Rare, which I also had to purchase. Now I'm scared. So it looks like I paid $20.31 on eBay for the Iron Boulder Special Illustration Rare. I'm so scared right now. This one's gone down too. So it's currently going for $19.98. So yeah, or maybe it's just a bad day. You know, they have ups and downs. So, I mean, in general, I think all Pokemon products go up the older they get just because they become more rare and harder to find and whatnot. So I'm not worried. Some of these have gone down, but I'm not worried. Plus, Temporal Forces wasn't everybody's favorite set, so I get it. Next, we have the beautiful Raging Bolt Special Illustration Rare, which I actually pulled in my very first Temporal Forces opening video. So let's watch that. Ghastly Reverse. Ooh, yay! Raging Bolt EX. That is a beautiful card. So at the time I pulled this card, I obviously didn't realize that this was going to be everybody's chase card. Because I don't think I seemed that excited. But anyways, so let's go ahead and check and see how much this card is worth today. So this one makes up for the other ones that went down in price because the Raging Bolt Special Illustration Rare is currently going for $100.79. So yay! I will take that. Okay, and then we have the Bianca's Devotion Special Illustration Rare, which is a beautiful card, and I did have to buy it. So it looks like I paid $32.07 on eBay, and this one went down as well. It's currently going for $28.20, so you win some, you lose some. And then we have the Airy Special Illustration Rare, which I also had to purchase. And this one I paid $21.92 for on eBay. And it's going for $20.12 today, so it's about the same. Then we have the beautiful Morty's Conviction with the Gengar. Everybody wanted this card. And again, I couldn't pull it, so I had to purchase it on eBay. So I paid $35.99 for the Morty's Conviction. And today it is worth $52.06. So yay, that one went up. I will take it. Then we have this beautiful Salvatore Special Illustration Rare, which I also had to purchase. And I paid $19.77 for the Salvatore SIR. And my guess is this one probably went down. And it did. The market price today is $11.80. So yeah, that's not good. Okay, now we're on to the gold cards, and we're almost done with the binder. So the Iron Leaves gold card I did purchase on eBay. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and buy them. I know it's not as much fun, but most of the time it's the better financial move. Not that I should be giving financial advice, but you know. So Iron Leaves gold card I did purchase. I paid $13.42 for it. I'm going to guess it went down because the gold cards always seem to go down. I don't know why, because I think they're beautiful. And today it's going for $8.36. So yeah. Then we have the Gouging Fire gold card, which I believe I pulled off camera. Same thing with the Walking Wake. I think I pulled that one off camera. And I actually think I pulled the Iron Crown gold card off camera as well. But the Iron Boulder gold card I did purchase, so let's see how much I paid for that. So it looks like I paid $12.46 for it. Again, I'm guessing it went down. Yep, $8.90 now. The final card of my Temporal Forces Master Set is this beautiful Raging Bolt gold card, which I also had to buy. So it looks like I paid $18.94 for this one, and it's about the same. It's currently going for $17.96. So that is my complete master set of Temporal Forces, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little master set video. And like I said, I've already done videos for my 151 and my PALDEAN Fates master sets. So I will link them in the description below if you haven't seen them yet. If you haven't seen them, please check them out. And I also have a playlist for my master set and binder videos. So you can check that out as well. But yeah, that is my Temporal Forces master set. Let me know if you have a completed master set of Temporal Forces, or if you're trying to complete a Temporal Forces master set. And let me know, what is your favorite card from Temporal Forces? I think mine is probably the Raging Bolt special illustration rare, just because I pulled it in my first Temporal Forces opening, and it's always so nice when you can get an SIR out of the way at the beginning. It's just such a relief. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. It really helps me out in the YouTube universe. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I would really, really, really appreciate it. And another way to support the channel is to become a member. There are lots of fun perks that come with the membership. And if you would like to see what those are, you can find the link to the membership information either in the description below or in the pinned comment. And if you would like to buy some merch, or purchase some Pokemon card singles, or purchase products for the live breaks that will be available soon, go to JoWiGlitter.com and see what I have to offer there. It's my brand new online TCG store. I am plugging it a lot because I really want people to know it's there. And yeah, tell your friends and family. Visit my store. I would appreciate it. And live breaks will be coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. I'm just tweaking a few things and gathering some more products. And finally, if you would like to be one of the first GlitterBugs to know when I post a new video, please click the notification bell. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all so much, and I will see you very, very, very soon. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next one.